I was in New York City this week for work, and I saw a friend for dinner, and he gave me this book to read. It's called You've Been Chosen by Sim Marshall. It's a story about her life and about leadership, but really it's a story of how her faith in God has grown through adversity. Just to name a few, she was born into a very poor family with an abusive father, and for most of her life, childhood life, was really scared for her life. Later, her husband and she tried to have children, and they had four miscarriages in a row. The fifth time they got pregnant, she was able to carry the baby most of the way. The baby was born and lived 6 months before tragically dying. They eventually adopted 4 kids. And then most recently, she's just defeated stage 3 colon cancer and has come through that. Not only that, but being the first black female president of an NBA team, she's now the president of the Dallas Mavericks. So while this is somewhat of a leadership book, it's really more a book about her faith that's grown in God due to adversity. And I want to just read one thing she said here. I can't tell you the story of finding can in cancer without also telling you about all the other things the Lord chose to bring to me, and the parts of my story that prepared and equipped me for the fight of my life. I can look now and see how the adversity and the blessings built on one another. That's what I hope you see throughout this book. What it has looked like for me to live and thrive through everything. What it has meant to keep my head up no matter what. And most of all, how each event prepared me for what came next. Bad things like cancer happen, but there's always a plan. I may never understand it because I can't see the whole picture of how an individual's past, present, and future work together. But that doesn't mean the plan doesn't exist. Painful things are often what lead us into places we'd never go otherwise. So the question I needed to ask when I got cancer wasn't why. That wouldn't get me anywhere. That's not my business. The questions I needed to ask were, what will I do with what I have been given? How will I respond with grace? How will I respond with generosity? Where will this new path take me if I keep moving along it? And what can I take from this experience and offer back to the world as something good? So I hope that's encouraging for you. It's a great book if you want to read it. And I'm just going to end with one thing one of her friends said to her when she was going through cancer. She said, the Lord told her to tell Sint, rest, refresh, and relish in his light. That's my hope for you today. Rest, refresh, and relish in his light. Live with grace, friends.